Beautiful people, it's Wild here. Today we're going to be looking at the new 1.17 block Deepslate. I'm going to show you everything you need to know about this fantastic new block, as well as some block pallets you can use it in to create some epic 1.17 builds. There are chapters in the description down below, so you can skip ahead to whichever bit of the video you need. Let's first learn a bit about this brand new block. Prior to the 21W08A snapshot, Deepslate was called Grimstone. Fun fact, the developers changed the name because they thought Grimstone sounded a little too evil. Like stone, Deepslate must be mined using a silk touch pickaxe. If you try to mine it without a silk touch pickaxe, it drops cobbled Deepslate. You can smelt cobbled Deepslate to get Deepslate. Cobbled Deepslate can be used just like cobble for crafting. For example, if you place it like this, you can get a stone pickaxe, or replace the cobble to create a brewing stand. Deepslate is twice as hard to break as stone, but you can mine it using any pickaxe, including wooden pickaxes. Deepslate generates between the levels 0 and 16. But if you're using the 1.18 data pack, Deepslate is found below level 0. Be sure to check out my bear friend JJ's tutorial for downloading the 1.18 data pack so you can play in the deep dark caves. A variety of Deepslate variant ore textures have been added. When ores generate inside Deepslate blobs, they will be this variant. This means there is a nice smooth transition, and you don't have strange stone bits in between your Deepslate. There are 8 types of Deepslate blocks. Let's have a look at each of them. First up is regular Deepslate. This is the stuff you find in the ground. Similar to logs, Deepslate has a top and side texture. Depending on which orientation you place it, it'll have a different face. Next is cobbled Deepslate, and this is available in walls, slabs and stairs, as well as blocks. Polished Deepslate, which is also available in wall, stairs, slabs, and as well as the blocks, is crafted by placing 4 Deepslate in a square like this. If you place 4 polished Deepslate in a square, you'll get some Deepslate bricks. They also have wall, stair, and slab variations. Smelting Deepslate bricks gives you cracked Deepslate bricks. And placing 4 Deepslate bricks like this in a crafting table gives you Deepslate tiles. They also have walls, stairs and slabs, perfect for building. I really love this texture. Smelting Deepslate tiles will give you cracked Deepslate tiles, and if you place 2 cobbled Deepslate slabs on top of each other, you will get a chiseled Deepslate block. Minecraft has really given us a great variety of building blocks to choose from. Each of the variations of Deepslate have a fantastically different look, and we can utilize these for different styles of builds. Let's have a look at some different 1.17 block pallets. When building, it's always wise to stick to a limited palette of blocks, otherwise it can get a little chaotic. Your block choice can also really influence the style of your build. So let's look at some ways you can use Deepslate throughout your building. Combining polished Deepslate with tinted glass, jungle wood, clay and quartz is fantastic for modern or contemporary builds. For this build, I've used geometric curves along with unconventionally shaped windows to create something quite striking. Deepslate is used to create a roof with an interesting texture which wraps around the entire build. Combine Deepslate bricks with white concrete powder, red nether brick, red wool and spruce logs for a Japanese or Chinese style build. The combination of the dark Deepslate and the red nether brick with the white walls adds a great contrast to this Japanese style build. I've also used some red candles, another great addition in 1.17. A block palette which works really well for cottagecore, fairycore and medieval style builds utilizes cobbled Deepslate, tuff and oxidized copper alongside birch logs and regular stone bricks. The oxidized copper might play a starring role here, but the Deepslate is equally as important as it helps ground this cottagecore style house. By combining the warm tones of copper, jungle wood and acacia wood with cooler tones like smooth stone, cyan terracotta and polished Deepslate, you can create a modern or savanna style build. This pretty yet practical house would look perfect in a savanna, and the Deepslate acts as an awesome embellishment. Deepslate tiles with black concrete, white concrete, andesite and calcite create a great monotone ultra-modern or suburban look. A different take on modern here with this monochromatic colour scheme. The difference in texture between the tiles and the concrete is wonderful here. Viking, medieval or steampunk builds look great with dark oak, white wool, cobbled Deepslate, stone bricks and spruce. Cobbled Deepslate in this medieval build works great as shingles. It also is used to add depth to the lower story. Utilize Deepslate tiles alongside dark oak planks and logs, kelp blocks, mossy stone bricks and smooth sandstone for a Japanese or medieval style build. These more natural colours work really well for houses in a Japanese countryside. So now you know all about the new Deepslate block in 1.17 and some fantastic ways to use them in your builds. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video.